I mean, if sometimes you want to play with her when we are in ranked, feel free to do so. Cause me, I won't mind at all. Like I'm not gonna be one of those people saying, "Hey, that's useless. Can you change?" No, 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 no. I don't. It's great. I think it's great. I think it's good. Okay, let's have a look. I hope you can still hear me. Okay, you can hear me apparently, so that's nice. Beacons are so useful, and supports are crucial. Yeah, that's the number one thing now. I mean, number one, the beacons, yes. The beacons, whether it's control or controller player, like the zone player or the blood, it's a massive, massive, massive advantage. This is crazy how big it is. Ready yourself for up evals launch with balance and legend updates, insight into alter and more. So we already saw the trailer. I watched it late, but I did a react live on the channel. I think it was yesterday at the beginning of the stream. Yesterday we went through a lot of things. Like at the beginning we went through the new layout for the stream. Then we talked about ALGS. Then about something else. No, I think we watched the trailer straight away. But anyway, there was a react yesterday. It was quite fun. So the new legend alter. Do we need to go through that? Because we already saw a lot of that during the latest videos. Well, very quickly. Alter is an agent of chaos, primarily concerned with having fun and bringing about the end of the world. Great. Everything is a game to her, and she's always looking for an advantage. Her kit adds an entirely unique dimension to the Apex games, allowing her to create void passages through Geo, through Geo, or escape through the void to her Nexus, when her enemies believe they have the upper hand. Her ability to craft unsuspecting rotations through the world will sow new levels of disorder in the ring, and she can't wait to watch the whole place burn. For more details, blah 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 blah. So the passive, yeah, she can interact with the death box, except the shields. Cannot be a shield core, here we go. And she can claim one item per death box, so that's quite good. The tactical, it creates a portal passageway through a surface. So what is crazy about that is in some videos I have seen that how can I explain? In some videos I have seen that it's not only a little door that allows you to go from one side of a wall to the other side of the wall. No. If it's something like vertical from top to bottom, let's say you are on the ceiling, on the roof, and you create a portal at your feet, then you will be able to go downstairs. You will go through the ceiling and you will go downstairs. That's okay, that makes sense. It means going through the wall. But what I didn't get is that by doing so, it's not only a little portal, a little door that you open in the ceiling, there is also a beam, a long beam that goes down to the floor downstairs. And so it means that once you are downstairs, you can also like take it back up like a lift and go outside on top of the ceiling again. And that's weird. I really didn't see that in the past. Tactical, so there's a passageway, the portal passageway. Ultimate Void Nexus. Create a regroup point that all allies can remotely interact to open. So this is great, but I have two questions. The first one is when you leave the item on the floor and you leave it alone because you don't want to interact with it right now, you want to push a team for now, can another team or whoever, can they destroy it? While you put it on the floor and you are busy pushing another team, and you know that you have a little recovery point if you need it, can people destroy it when it's on its own on the floor? That's my question. Really not sure about that. And also, the second question was... The second question was... Oh yes, in the trailer, in the gameplay trailer, Alter is interacting with the object, and you see that this is forcing an animation. She has an animation with a little tablet in her hands, and she needs to use the tablet to be able to go back to the point, to the ultimate. And when she does that, she is not the only one. Sorry, yawning. When she does that, she's not the only one to hold the tablet in her hand before the teleportation. The teammates as well. In the trailer, you had a Watson that was fighting or hiding behind a box, and you had a Revenant that was already knocked down. And both of them, Watson and Revenant, they also had the tablet in their hands when Alter was triggering the start of the teleportation. Which means that, well, Revenant, we don't care. Revenant was already knocked down in the trailer. But Watson, she was not. And imagine if your teammate is fighting and suddenly you, Alter or Revenant, whoever, someone in the team is triggering the animation of the tablet to teleport back to the safe point. Imagine if you are fighting in the middle and you are the third teammate still in the fight, and it's too late, your teammates already decided to go back to the portal, so instead of fighting and having your weapons in your hands, boom, you end up having the tablet in your hands and you cannot fight anymore. That could be a big problem, honestly. That could be a big problem, so I'm not sure about it. Okay, the upgrades now. The level 2. Ultimate cooldown. Okay, so that's always welcome. Always very welcome. Or you have extend highlights and see health bars after exiting tactical. Yeah, so basically when you use the tactical on a wall to create a portal, on a wall or on a ceiling, you will go through the little portal and you will enter like a phase, a bit like race. And when you are in phase, you see your enemies highlighted in red, like the whole shape of the body, it's highlighted in red. And so you literally see where they are during the 1 second of phase that you have to go through after you enter the portal. But now this is saying that on top of seeing the red shape of the body, on top of that you will also see the health bar of them. So it's additional information that you will get. So that's quite good. Quite good to be honest. But this like red shape that you see during the phase, it's already super useful. So if on top of that you are pushing 2 enemies and one of them is low health, this additional piece of information is even better, if you ask me. And then level 3, Void Nexus, no longer times out. What does that mean? The Void Nexus, it's the ultimate, so that's the safe point that you can join. And it no longer times out. Oh, because it can time out. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good, but even before the timeout, I would like to know if enemies can destroy it. Because I'm gonna be honest, if people can destroy it, I'm gonna be more worried about enemies shooting it than the object timing out. But we will see. And the other one, reduce the tactical cooldown by 10 seconds. Yeah, I think I would go for that, to be honest. Because the timeout, if you use your ultimate to have a safe spot when you push, in case it goes wrong, or even if it goes well, maybe there is a third party after, so you want to go back to the Nexus straight away, I don't think the timeout would be a big problem. Unless it says like only 30 seconds on the floor, but I really doubt it. Maybe it's like a race portal, you know, maybe it's like 1 minute or I don't remember what it is nowadays, the portal from race, but if it's only like if it's 1 minute or something like that, that's fine. If it's 30 seconds, then yes, I understand why you want to extend the duration. But I would be very surprised. I think that's going to be as long as the portal from Race. And in that case, I don't think that's a problem. So this is great. This is really, really good. And the solos takeover. Okay, the new mode. In case you missed it, solos will be taking over duos from May the 7th until June the 24th. So that's quite a long period without duos. That's quite that's exciting. That's fine. I like duos, but I'm very happy to try the solos. We have taken aspects of some of our most popular modes and integrated them to keep things interesting. Use your battle sense to detect nearby enemies. So when they say that, you don't really use anything. When they say this here, you don't use anything. It's just that the game is telling you that there is someone around you. This way you cannot be third party, or you cannot have a surprise basically. So I think they took some mechanics from Fortnite or PUBG. What's the name? A player unknown, underground, whatever. They use some techniques from that, same as Fortnite. So this way you will know if there is someone around you. So you don't have to use anything. Tier things up with pre-kitted weapons and attachments. Okay, that makes sense. And keep the fight going with auto heal. So it's a bit like mixtape. And second chance mechanics. So that's, I think you have some tokens and you can respawn. To make sure that you don't die straight away. So that's cool. So I know when you land, you have a token straight away to respawn, but I don't know if you have any way to earn some during the games. I doubt it, but I really don't know. Up Evil map rotation. So this season we will have Broken Moon, obviously, with the changes. So no more Promenade. That's where Promenade was at the beginning, I think. Kings Canyon and World's Edge. Okay, Kings Canyon is back. Okay, cool. We lose Olympus. That's a bit sad. I like Olympus. It really looks nice. So it's a shame. Broken Moon update. We already have seen the post of that. That's fine. I invite you to go and see that because you have like little toggles that you can move around to see the changes on the map. And Apex artifact is just the Cobalt Qatar, so the universal heirloom that you can customize, etc. That's gonna come with a new currency. Why not? Kings Canyon, are you happy about Kings Canyon, Plane? Yes, I'm quite happy about it. I know that the big open fields can be a problem for some people, but me, I quite like it. I really like it. And we didn't play on it for quite some time, so I'm very happy to see it coming back. I mean, especially if you're a day one player, like obviously you will want to see it coming back because you must have some nostalgia about it. The care package. So the Wingsman comes back on the floor. Okay, I'm not gonna go through the details. No longer takes magazines. Oh, interesting. Okay, no magazines at all. Okay, interesting. And it takes the boosted loader. Okay, makes sense. All right, but very interesting for the no mags. Okay. The devotion enters the care package. Okay, great. New reverse hipfire, sustained hipfire with tightened accuracy. Okay, so that's literally the same as the Sheila from Ramparts. The more and the longer you fire. Oh, but it's only hip fire. It's only hip fire. Okay, so it's not really like Sheila. My bad. Okay, interesting. Damage and okay. The gold weapons rotation. So we will have the Nemesis. Oh no. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. The triple take. I am very happy with that. The Peacekeeper. Okay. The Prowler and the longbow. The longbow can be nice. Yes, it keeps it fresh. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. Yeah, it keeps the rotation fresh. I mean, did we keep Olympus in the rotation for a long time? I don't think so. So I would have been happy to keep Olympus, to be honest. But fair enough. At the same time, I understand if they want to keep I understand if they want to keep World's Edge, but yeah, okay, fair enough. So the name is this, that's gonna be a nightmare, triple take, okay. The guaranteed weapons out of the loot bins. What do you mean? The first loot bin opened by an unarmed player will always contain a weapon. Oh my god, they finally changed that. Bringing Knuckles to a gunfight isn't the most engaging gameplay, so we are improving weapon acquisition consistency in the early game. When completely unarmed, opening a bin will guarantee at least a low tier weapon. Honestly, it's better than nothing, and most of the people will say finally. Retrieving, oh, I heard about this one. I don't know if you heard about it, plain, but that's gonna be a massive change. Retrieving banners from death boxes. Collecting a banner will no longer lock the player out of critical gameplay actions. Running, shooting, punching, and reviving will all break out the banner collect animation. Oh, wait. So I thought that they would totally get rid of the animation. No. They keep the animation, but whatever you do will cancel the animation. Okay. While still registering as a successful collection. Okay, so you keep the animation, it counts as a grab, you are grabbing the banner, but you can interrupt the animation with whatever action in the game. Okay, cool. Players can immediately interact with the death box a second time while the animation is playing. Okay, so you can also interrupt the animation by looting straight away the death box. Okay. Or continue holding the interact button to collect and enter the death box in one flow. Even better. That's great. That's massive. Yeah, it's huge. I totally agree. That's big. It's finally happening. I have died. I have died. You have died. We have all died trying to help our allies get back in the fight. But at least now we can't blame grabbing the banner. Yeah, that's for sure. Collecting banners is a positive action in Apex, but it takes for too long. We have been punishing it. Yes. Okay, cool. I'm very happy. Survival items plus the support beans. Oh my god, please don't change too much. The survival items now only spawn from a support beans tray if the team is in need. Mais like only? Survival items have been feeling abundant lately, so we are reducing their frequency. This is okay, why not? But they are reducing their frequency in support bins by only spawning them when players meet specific requirements. Oh god. Like needing a mobile respawn beacon when you have got eliminated allies. I'm not sure I like that. What do you think about it, Plain? Because I'm happy with reducing the frequency. I totally get that. But if I want to have a mobile respawn in my backpack, and if I want to keep it, that should stay my choice. You see what I mean? Like sometimes you had one, or I had one with me. That should still be a choice that we can make without having killed teammates. So I'm not sure I vibe a lot with that, to be honest. It really depends, I guess, but I'm not sure I vibe a lot with that. Weapon and attachments. So finally, the 3030 Skull Piercer op-up removed. Okay, the 3030 has been dominating the mid-long range for a few seasons, and our recent adjustments were not quite enough to dethrone it. I totally agree. Removing the Skull Piercer should create some space for other marksman and sniper rifles to shine. Okay, cool. The charge rifle ADS recoil improved and stabilized. Okay, why not? Longbow DMR Skull Piercer removed as well. Barrel stabilizer attachment removed. Okay. Base recoil significantly improved. Okay. I think there was a beginning of a meta for the longbow, and maybe they tried to remove it. It's a shame because It's not like it became meta. There was a beginning with it, like some people were talking about the longbow, you should rock it, but I didn't see like full lobbies with it. You see what I mean? So it's a bit of a shame. Oh, sorry, plain. As long as they are still available elsewhere. But that's what I hope. Apparently, it's only in the support bins, and that's already a massive nerf to the frequency. But what I don't like is this, when they say by only spawning them when players meet specific requirements. So that means that you cannot have, I mean, that's the way I understand it, you cannot have a mobile respawn beacon if you are full team, if your full team is healthy and all good. And I'm not sure I like that, to be honest. I'm really not sure I like that. Triple take now takes boosted loader hop-up, okay. And the hop-ups, we have the skull piercer removed from the loot pool, yes. Not possible for the 30 and longbow anymore, okay. Boosted loader added to the loot pool, okay. Reloading while near empty will speed up reloading and overload the next magazine with extra rounds. Cool. And the digital threat optic, it's removed from the loot pool and all locked set weapons. Wait. Oh. That might change the meta, plain. You know, when you were talking about the meta, that might change it. Because now you cannot use this to see through the smokes. So, I mean, I'm not sure. Either that's going to make it worse. Either, I don't know, actually. Will it make it worse? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. If it's what it means, but I'm afraid it does about the respawn. But for example, the heat shield, there is no requirement for that. You see what I mean? Like, I mean, except imagine if you can only have a heat shield if you are outside of the zone. It would be exaggerated. It would be too much, because you want to have a heat shield before to be outside of the zone. This way you can try to counter your delay, your late rotation. I don't know, the whole requirements thing, I'm not into that much. And this is crazy, but I don't know if it will make it better or not. The GG represents a sharp power spike in Apex, a single loot item that both counters and synergize with a specific legend, like Bangalore. Its power ebbs and flows with the legend meta in a way that proves very difficult to tune. We are giving that item a hiatus while we investigate healthier optic based perks. Okay. It means that Bangalore is gonna be OP again. But then is it the good news or not? I think it's an okay news. Because if you cannot counter it, then she's gonna become more powerful. I understand that. But in terms of the meta that we want to see change, will it change? I don't think so. That's gonna stay the same then, I guess. Also, I'm curious to see if those changes. Yes, I'm sure that the ALGS Split 2 they will play with those changes. So that's gonna be interesting. Only counter will be Blood Ultimate, I guess. Yes, for sure. Yeah, but it's already the case, no? I mean, that's why everyone use Blood, because they don't want to rely on the digit, especially if they cannot put the digit on the SMGs anymore. So that's why everyone is using Blood now. It's not like we have seen a lot of shotguns with the digit on them during the ALGS. Like really not. Maybe 1 or 2 PKs, but that's all. Ash, Arc Snare, change to left hand casts. Okay. No longer stores weapon or inter finally. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. This is a big change for Ash. I'm happy with that because it was a bit unfair versus Bangalore, for example. Bangalore can use the smoke and heal, or can use the smoke and fire. Octane can steam and do the same, but Ash could not. It was a bit unfair, so I'm happy with that. And the phase breach, inspired by some alter tech, nearby enemies will be highlighted for players traveling through the void. Okay, cool. So I think alter in the ultimate, not in the ultimate, but alter in the tactical. I told you that you were seeing the enemies as a red shape, and I think you're gonna see the same with the ultimate of Ash now. So they try to make everything streamlined and consistent between Ash, Alter, and maybe also with Race. We will see. Or long range DG for sniper. But that stays in the loot pool. That's why they were very precise about the one time here. So yes, you're right. Then the snipers will become even more meta. Interesting. That's gonna be fun, I think. Especially if they play on Kings Canyon. There are some big open spaces. Ballistic. Whistler. Damage from a planted smart bullet increased from to 10. It was 5. Nice, okay. Upgrades. The care package inside, it's removed. Okay. Okay, so wait. So it's not... because... okay. Even if he's an assault, he could do that in the upgrades. Okay. And new slingshot improves ballistics base sling weapon to blue set at level 2 and purple set at level 3. What are you talking about? Mais the sling weapon. But even outside of the ultimate. Oh, okay, because when you use your ult, it's obviously legendary, your sling weapon. But this means if you upgrade this, that's gonna move to blue or purple. That's okay. That's good. That's very good. That's very good. So they remove those two, I guess. And then, yeah, they remove those two. And then we have smart bullet duration in world is tripled. Oh, that's massive. And sling weapon levels up with each upgrade selection. Okay. But I hope it's not removing the fact that it becomes legendary when you use the ult. But okay. That's good. It's a buff for sure, I think. Which one is pretty broken? the fact that you see the shapes during the ultimate of Ash, or the buff for ballistic, or both maybe. Maybe it's both. Blood, Beast of the Hunt. Plain. That's for you. That's for you. So Beast of the Hunt. The cooldown increased to 4 minutes. Okay, that sucks. That's the cooldown of the ultimate. And the knocks with the ult active no longer extend the duration. Okay, so I don't know what's gonna happen down there with the upgrades, but that's clearly a big nerf of the ult. Okay. So what are they doing to counterbalance that? Tactical cooldown. It's removed. That's another big freaking nerf. But let's see. Taste of Blood. It's buffed. I mean, no, it's not buffed, but the buffed HP gain on knocks to 50. It was 25. So they remove one of the upgrade, and the second upgrade that stays in place, they buff it. They buff it because you gain even more HP if you are using your ult and doing knockdowns. They buff the number of HPs you get, okay? And then you cannot shorten the cooldown of the tactical anymore, but you have something new, Long Hunt. The knocks extend Beast of the Hunt duration. Ah, so it's not anymore. Okay. It's not anymore a by default thing part of the ult. Now you need to have it level 3. If you upgrade level 3, you need to choose it. And if you choose that, then you don't have the HP gain on the Nox. Okay, more choices, and yeah, overall it's a nerf. Overall it's a nerf because there are less things by default, and more choices to make if you want to keep the duration extension on all the Nox. So that's interesting. The purple set at level 3 shield for ballistic. Yeah, that's good. That's very strong. It can be a very, very good weapon, I agree. Well, not playing blood anymore. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah, I agree. It's a bit tough. It's a bit tough. What do they say? The ultimate has a lot of power baked into it, considering perfect vision through smoke, increased move speed, and a generous extension timer. We wanted to break that down to see if players lean into a specific playstyle and axe the uninteresting hidden power of a decreased tack cooldown. That's really important, but yeah. Bluedown synergizes very well with two of the most popular legends, so obviously Bangalore, at the comp level, but we want to be mindful of their appeal across skill bands. We are not doing anything big to this approachable legend until we gauge their place at the top end in a GG3 world. They say it's not big. For me it's quite big changes, but anyway, okay, that's what you have to deal with now. It's not like terrible, but it's definitely a nerf. It's definitely a nerf because you have less by default stuff. So I mean, yes, of course, you are totally right. Like the shorter tactical is key. For me it's key. Like it's super important, super important. I totally agree with you. The wording, that's why I was pausing on it, because axe the uninteresting hidden power of decreased tack cooldown. That's super interesting. Like they are really trying to pretend that no, this is not such a big change. It is a massive change. I agree with you. Okay, Catalyst. She received a massive nerf in the past. What is happening? The cooldown for the tactical is decreased. Okay, that's a buff. And the long cast upgrade integrated into base tactical. Ah, finally you can throw them far away. You can throw them on a longer distance again as part of the by default tactical. Okay. What about the Dark Veil? The length is increased to 45, and that's for the base ultimate again. So she's finally getting some stuffs back. That's good. I don't know what you think, but we might see Catalyst coming back a little bit. Why not? I am not very in a hurry to see a black wall on my screen when I watch ILGS, but anyway. Upgrades. So one is removed, that's the long cast, because it goes back to the by default tactical. Okay. The long veil moved to level 2. Yeah, okay, whatever. It just goes from level 3 to level 2. And this is new. The Pharaoh door. Fully rebuilt and reinforced missing doors with passive. So you mean not pulling your goo. You mean rebuilding and reinforcing the missing door. Ah yeah, okay, that's it. So instead of like blocking the pathway with your goo, you will rebuild the door and reinforce it with your goo. So that's a double layer thing. That's quite strong. I'm not gonna read the reason why, because I think it's obvious. The nerf in the past was very, very strong. She's finally getting back some stuffs that were here by default. But now, so at level 2, you will have the ultimate length. Okay, so even if the by default ultimate is gaining some length again, you can still make it even longer. Okay, and you can or you can choose like the max number of active spikes. Okay, that's big. And then finally level 3, so you have the new one here with like recreating the doors full stop, or you can increase the ultimate lifetime by 5 seconds. Ugh, it's not great. What about Caustic? Yeah, she's gonna be good again. Yeah, I mean, she's finally gaining back some stuff that they stripped out of her. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. But again, I'm not in a rush to see like black walls in front of my screen, but we will see. Caustic, the gas damage and slow now stops immediately after. Or this for me, you know what? I am a Caustic main. I mean, he is one of my mains, but I think that this makes sense. And I don't understand why they didn't do it before, because it doesn't make any sense. Like, if you are out of the game, you are out of the game. You should not exist, and your items should not exist anymore. Apart maybe if you are Watson with your fences, but this should be removed. Gas damage ramps from 4 to 10 max. It was 5 until uncapped. Okay. Damage on knocked players down to flat 4 instead of 5. Alors, this is annoying. I am almost more annoyed by this than by the first part, because it was from 5 to uncapped. Now it's capped at 10. Honestly, why not? That's fine. It's a nerf, obviously, but that's fine. This, however, is like to flush your kills and to have your KPs. That's really annoying. Big nerf on the stacking damage. Yeah, it's a big nerf. Yeah, but I'm almost more annoyed by the knockdown players and the flat 4. But anyway, yeah, that's big actually. My God, it was uncapped before. I think it was fair enough to keep it uncapped, because who is staying in the gas until you take, let's say, 12 tick of damage? Like 12, that's humongous, okay? But who is doing that? Like, who is staying in the gas for that long? If you stay in the gas, it means that you have 2 teammates that are down, and you are using their knockdowns to try to heal, but you are not very useful, you are useless. So it's normal if you take like high damage being totally useless and trying to fight for your life. I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit subjective because I'm a Caustic main, but yeah. So yeah, it's really bad. Not happy with that. Conduit now. Radiant transfer. So that's obviously the tactical. Can no longer target a Revenant while Forged Shadows is active. Great. That should have been the case since the beginning. So good. When Revenant activates Forged Shadows, any temporary shield generation ends immediately. Revenant will keep any temporary shields generated before activating his ultimate. Okay, fine. Upgrade, the battery collection is removed. That was one of the perks that was totally useless. I think she was able to see, yeah, that's it. You are able to see the battery counts on top of the death box. Amazing. Okay, great. So this is being removed. Amazing. And new backpack. You can stack up to 3 shield batteries per inventory slot. It doesn't stack with the gold one. Okay, interesting. I think that's a good one. That's a good change, and it also makes super sense with the lore and the background of Conduit. So okay, that's cool. Crypto Plane, your favorite player. Your favorite player. Neuralink network traffic upgrade now integrated into the base kit. So what was new network traffic? It was here. Deploying the drone calls out squads in the area. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not even sure I chose it once, so I don't even know what it does. But now that's integrated. So when you use your tactical, it's gonna tell you straight away how many squads are around. Okay, why not? And the squad count banners are now visible anytime the drone is in a deployed state. Okay, this way you don't have to enter it to look at the banner. Okay. So far it's good buffs, good buffs. The level 2. One is removed. The tac and the ultimate cooldown are removed. Okay. And the network expansion is moving to another tier, so we don't care. The new upgrade is quick ping. It improved drone handling, faster acceleration and deceleration. Huh, okay, your drone is gonna be even faster. Okay, cool. And now that everything moved to level 2 or is removed, we have 2 new upgrades for crypto. I'm gonna pause. Nothing from plane. Okay, we keep going. The first new one is for level 3 is satellite imagery. The drone scan persists for an additional 1.5 seconds. Not bad. The new hackathon, it cut the drone cooldown in half. Gain a speed boost anytime he uses his ult or the drone is destroyed. So that's a massive buff, because sometimes you have to wait a very long time before you are able to use your drone again. So that's good. Okay, so that's usually buffs for crypto, so that's good. Fuse upgrades. Big Bang is removed. Okay, what was Big Bang? You see ordnance through walls. Yeah, again, something totally useless. Or the death box. Okay, useless. He has a new one, Ringmaster. Yes, he can gain access to ring consoles. This, I heard about it, so that's quite good, because he's assault, and on top of that, he can scan the ring consoles. That's big. And scare tissue. What was scare tissue? Scare tissue was take 50% damage and ignore slow effects in your own ultimate. Okay, so it simplified and buffed damage mitigation to remove lingering burn effects. So it's even better now. However, you take a flat 20 when crossing it instead of 37. So okay, so that's still a buff. And the reckless fixed explosive damage mitigation not being applied on continuous knuckle cluster. It should only take about 32 damage from a full knuckle cluster now with the reckless. So the reckless, it's supposed to decrease the damages you take from the explosions. I mean, 32 is still a lot, but okay, fair enough. What about Newcastle? Excited for Newcastle. The mobile shield. The throw animation speed increased, and it's approximately 2.5 times faster. That's a buff, big buff, very happy with that. The castle wall will now destroy incoming projectiles headed towards the front of the wall. While energized. I don't remember how long it stays energized, but that's a big buff to make sure that because people will shit grenades on you as soon as they see the wall, and sometimes they cross the wall and they land behind you, and you need your tactical to make sure your ass is covered. Now, if the upcoming from the front are being destroyed, honestly, it's a massive buff, but it's only while it's energized, okay? It will not destroy projectiles fired from behind the wall. Same for bombardments from other legends. Okay, so it's a buff, but it's not gonna change everything. I mean, it's changing a lot of things, but not everything. Like if a Bangalore or a Fuse or a Gibby wants to mess up with you, they're gonna mess you up. The castle wall energized duration increase. What? Oh, okay. I didn't say anything. That's massive. That's massive. And you have an upgrade, stronghold, increased energized duration to 3 minutes. Oh, you can even make it longer with the upgrade. Oh damn, okay. Well, if I play support in ranked, I will stick to Newcastle, I guess. That's a big buff. Amazing. But do we have a lot? No, okay. Octane. Upgrades. So the reckless is removed. The reckless, it's again like fuse. It's what is allowing you to take less damages with the nades. And the Mad Ops is moved to level 2. What was the Mad Ops again? Gain an extra launch pad. Okay, level 2. Oh, that's great. That's very, very good. You can get 2 jump pads from level 2. That's really good. And then Thick Skin. It's now level 2 and 3. Updated to take 5 less steam damage to reflect that it can be selected twice. So okay, so tell me. You take 5 less steam damage and level 3. You take 5. Okay, again. Okay. But so does that mean this means that the minus 25% damage inflicted to yourself, is it only when you move to level 3 or is it from level 2? I'm not sure. 3 minutes, it's crazy for Newcastle because it becomes by default it's 1 minute and then 3 minutes with the upgrade. Oh my god. I mean, again, it's not countering oh wait a minute. Again, it's not countering Bangalore, Fuse and Gibby, but imagine you have Watson. Newcastle Watson. You will be totally protected for a long time. Imagine that. Oh my god. Pretty good for Octane as well. I mean, pretty good. I am not sure if this is a buff or nerf because I don't remember what it was. I know that one of the upgrade, because you only had one level of the upgrade, one level was allowing you to take minus 25% of self-inflicted steam damage. So that was very good. Now that they break it down across 2 levels, I obviously don't think that this is minus 25 on its own per level. I think to reach the same level of buff, so minus 25, you need to take level 2 and level 3. And so in that case, yeah, it's not the best thing ever. It's probably a nerf. Watson. So maybe Newcastle Watson, new meta. What is up with Watson? Falling stars. Falling stars. The pylons will stop spawning arc stars when her squad is eliminated. What? Oh, okay. So if you are Watson and if your squad is dead, then your pylon will stop spitting arc stars for the other teams. Okay, fair enough. Split circuit no longer reduces shield regen capacity. So that's a buff, no? What was split circuit doing at the beginning? No longer reduces the shield regen capacity. But okay, so I don't have all the answers and all the details right now, but this must mean that this upgrade was doing something for you, but at the cost of your shield regen capacity. So maybe your pylon had less shield regen in stocks, and now what they say is whatever you have with split circuit, you're gonna have it, and on top of that you will not have a handicap about the shield regen capacity. So it's a buff for sure. That was cool place to... Oh my god, but that's massive. That's big then. Oui, split circuit, obviously you split the circuit, so you have 2 pylons, and if you have 2, then the full and max regen capacity is divided by 2 or divided by 1.5, etc. Okay. And now that's not gonna be the case anymore. But that's massive. Wow. But imagine the area you can cover with 2 pylons and full shield regen capacity. That's amazing. And finally, race into the void and dimensional reef. yeah, here we go. So this is exactly what is happening with Alter, and also what is happening with Ash now. When you are in the phase, the enemies will be highlighted in red. So just like I expected it, the change that we see with Alter, I mean, sorry, not the change, but the new introduction that we see with Alter, with the red shape around the enemies, is being applied to Ash for the ultimate, and it's being applied to Race, Tactical, and Ultimate. It just makes sense because they wanted to make it consistent across the Void Legends, if I can call them like that. So yeah, if I can put it this way, they are all the Void Legends. So yeah, you're gonna have the red shape around the enemies, whether you are Race, Ash, or Alter. That makes sense. Broken Moon, so there are obviously a lot of changes. There is a post on the website for that, so you should have a look. Added new possible ring consoles, etc. Okay. For World's Edge, not only for Broken Moon and Stormpoint, and further evened out the probability of a prop spawning at any specific location. Okay, cool. Added possible ring console, added possible survey beacon. Okay. Mirage à 3, survey camp. Oh, I love survey camp, so I'm happy with that. And the geyser. Okay, why not? Survey camp and geyser. Okay. So that's huge. I agree, it's massive, massive, massive. And you might start practicing Watson. I mean, hey, if I am Newcastle and you're Watson, ooh, la 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 la, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Stormpoint, blah 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 blah. Yeah, okay, it's just more spawning. Okay, the mods. So we know about it. 6 week duos takeover. So from the 7th of May until the 24th of June, if I have a good memory. No more duos, but we have the solos. 50 players. You have a second chance to respawn. So automatically respawn once if you die in the first 4 rounds. Makes sense. And second chance converted to Evo if unused by the round cutoff. So after the 4th rounds, if you have your token, your respawn token, boom, it gives you Evo points. That's pretty cool. Me, what I wanted to know is, do you have... No, you have no way to gain an additional respawn. Okay. No kills or nothing will give you an additional respawn. Okay, makes sense. Battle sense. So the HUD indicator when enemies are within 50 meters. Yes, we know that. It's a bit like Fortnite, I guess, or this kind of stuffs. And auto heals. It's like mixtape, I believe. Or after each kill. Okay, that's an improvement versus mixtape, which I understand because in Control, for example, in Control, if your health start to regen right after a kill, in Control, for example, or Control or TDM, that's gonna be a bit too much. So okay, fair enough. Additional adjustments to loot pool. Circle sizes, and oh yeah, of course, because it's solo. Okay, makes sense. And then mixtape, we have a lot of changes that I'm not gonna look right now. I'm gonna look that after, but I am very interested for the ranked, my friends. I mean, if you don't practice a Watson plane, I am gonna start to practice Watson. I mean, Newcastle is too tempting, so I might stick with Newcastle, but also very interesting to see that there is absolutely nothing for Lifeline and Loba, so I am not tempted to go back to Loba or go back to Lifeline. I'm gonna stick for Newcastle, probably. Ranked, important. What is happening? All players in a pre-made ranked squad must be within 3 rank tiers of each. What? No, okay, so basically what is it saying is, until now, if you are in bronze and if you are in platinum or even diamond, you can play together if you are in a full pre-made squad, which was good to play with your friends if there is a massive gap between your rank and their ranks. But now they are like, okay, you are a full pre-made squad, Yes, you can play with people lower than you or higher than you, but not that much. It's limited to a 3 rank difference, which is fine because most of the time my problem is I have someone in bronze that I want to play with, and I am in I don't know actually. I don't know if that's going to be better for me. I have to see. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. They are limiting it even more, so that's not necessarily a good thing for the players, but I also understand why they do it. It's gonna maybe slow down a little bit the boosting and the Smurfs. No tuning changes to be made to ranked scoring for the launch of Upheaval. And you know what? I think it's a good news. I think everyone is very happy with the system right now, and they should keep it. While we are happy with how Breakout Ranked was received, there is some feedback that we want to address for the start of Upheaval. As always, we will be monitoring, blah blah blah. Okay, we will see. Season reset. Where you ended in your last season of ranked will determine where you start. As always, if you ended your last season in rookie, you will be reset to 1 RP. If you ended your last season above you rookie, you will be reset to bronze 4. But everyone? Okay. So it's not anymore about 1 rank and a half down, or 2 ranks and a half down. Sorry, it was 2 ranks and a half down, I think. Or maybe this is for the split, what I'm talking about. And maybe at the start of the season, it was always like brought back to bottom. Okay, fair enough. It just makes sense. It's always like that, so I totally understand. Maybe make the lobbies more balanced. Yeah, I hope so. So a plat 1 cannot play with a gold 2. It's a weird change. No, because they talk about the rank plane. They don't talk about the segments. They talk but they say rank tiers. So you are right. This is way more tightened than what I thought. This is gonna be super tight. You really cannot play with people very lower than you or very higher than you. Oh yeah, so okay, but okay, so that's gonna limit a lot of players to play with their friends, but at least I'm sure that's for the greater good, like more balanced lobbies, as you said, but also less boosting, less Smurfs playing with their friends in platinum or whatever, so, or in gold. So okay, interesting. Oh yeah, you're right. I missed this little word here, because me, I'm used to segment. Usually they use segment, like rank segments. Okay, that's very tight, very tight. I didn't see that. And finally, split 2 will take place at the same time as the .1 patch, not a week after like in previous seasons. Okay, why not? Not sure what it means. As long as you make it balance between split 1 and split 2, me, to be honest, I don't care. And finally, the rewards, blah 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 blah. Yes, will now be determined by the highest rank tier you achieve during the entire season. So even if you perform bad in split 2, you can have good rewards if you performed well in 1 split. So that's cool, because this way it means that you can choose when you want to grind and when you want to try hard. If you only want to try hard during split 1, feel free to do so. If you only want to try hard during split 2, feel free to do so. Okay. The split rewards, your season end reward badge will be animated if you match or surpass your split 1 rank in split 2. Oh, if you do not achieve this, you will get the... Oh, that's a bit tough. Freds in bronze 4 then. But yes, that's literally what's gonna happen. That's why when I don't know, I think it's BZA, when we were playing with BZA and he was leaving and he was saying, hey, let's play during the new season. I was like, no. First, me, I have way too many recordings to do at the beginning of the season, but secondly, I don't want to start from the start because I know that it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be terrible, so I don't want to do that. So okay, so you need to go higher to get the animated thing. Oh, that's a bit tricky. Because at the same time they tell you, hey, you don't have to do that for both splits because that's gonna take the highest, and on the other hand they are like, yeah, but wait a minute, choose a split to grind, but if you want the animated badge, blah 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 blah. Okay, why not? Improved end ring generation system, I hope you better, and then some bug fixes. More legends? Why? Something is restored. Passive markers no longer appear for teammates not on player's squad. Weird, okay. I mean, weird because it should be the case, no? Players can once again be scanned by 2 blue downs at the same time. Okay, it wasn't working in the past, okay. Fixed the dark veil not charging for a short duration of the spawn, okay. Recall audio when the, okay. Remove the drill burn audio for players in the area of effect while phased, okay. Removed race shadows from the void if you aren't playing as race. I think this makes sense. I never got that, to be honest, because you are not race, you are not supposed to have a hair background and lore, so yeah, totally makes sense. Resolved bad spawn points for Arc Stars. Okay, whatever. And quality of life. Quality of life, it can be important. New security improvements. I guess it's because of what happened during the competition and the hacking. Airdropping replicators now project a beam upwards as they are descending to help differentiate them from other airdrops. Okay. Back by popular demand, you can re-queue at the end of pubs BR and mixtape matches. That's great. Yes, true, because it was the case for Straight Shot, the new mod Straight Shot. And if you can do that at the end of a BR, that's amazing. But I'm sure that it's going to take a lot of time for people to get used to it, and so a lot of people will exit the queue, and you will lose your friends in the process. But anyway, it's just a matter of time until people get used to it again. That's going to be interesting. Deathbox flyers. Okay. Interesting for Lifeline. Map spawn audio, I guess. Audit or audio? I guess they wanted to say my map spawn audit for all mixtape modes. Okay, maybe they look at people who are like camping the spawn, okay. And upgraded to the latest version of Easy Anti-Cheat. Finally, this as well. It's a bit like the first one, the security improvements, and this, that's what costed them a lot. Okay, cool. Bon, I will have to stop soon. Oh my god. Nessie note. Nessie would like to congratulate everyone on the success of finally finding Blue Nessie. Our girl is finally free. The Nessie army is now complete. Oh, that's so cute. That's a perfect transition, colors. Because here we go. We have the Nessie right in front of us. So that's a perfect way to finish it. Well, thank you for the patient plane. That was very long. Thank you also for the follow. Thank you for the patience. Thank you for the follow. Big highlights, big highlights, to be honest, in this patch notes. So that's gonna be very interesting. I cannot wait to see how that's gonna go. Even in pubs first, but especially in ranked. That's gonna be very interesting. All right, Plain. I will wrap it up. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for the follow as well. Thank you for supporting the channel and its philosophy. I'm gonna put in the chat again what's the philosophy, and I'm gonna put the last recap about the charity donations, and the next ones obviously will be during the middle of the year. And apart from that, thank you for the patience for the patch notes, but thank you also for the patience in ranked because you have been shredding enemies and very patient with my skills to help me. So that was amazing. That was very, very good. Yeah, no problem. GG's for today. Yeah, thank you, Plain. Thank you so much for the help. That was super useful. I'm gonna roll the credits to say a big thank you to Plain, Shifty, who followed the channel today. So thank you so much for that. I'm gonna send a lot of love. We have a new koala in the family, a new koala in the community, and a new koala in the community, in the family and in the community, sorry. And once we reach 150 koalas, we're gonna open a new heirloom, and we will let the community choose. That's literally what we have done during the birthday of the Twitch channel. The community has voted for the Horizons heirloom and the Wraith heirloom, and so now we have both of them, and that's thanks to the vote of the community. And I think we will do the same once we reach 150 koalas. So thank you so much, Plain. Have a lovely one. Enjoy the last hours of the bank holiday. Have a lovely week as well, and we will not catch up tomorrow because there's gonna be recordings again. But I'm sure that maybe at least the next weekend I will be able to discover the season and to do some games. Thank you so much, koalas, for the support. Shout out to BZA, shout out to Shinobi, who else? Shout out to Stelios while I am at it, and I'm sure I'm missing someone. Shout out to Hope. Hope Blasi was with us today, so shout out to Hope, and we catch up very soon. Drop me an invite whenever. With pleasure. Thank you, Plain again. Thank you all the koalas. Speak to you soon. Have a lovely one. Bye bye, koalas. Bye bye.